Hey, what's going on, you guys? Mark here, back at you with another video. And it is that time of year again. YouTube Rewind has been released, and as is tradition on my channel, I react to YouTube Rewind every single year. So this year is no exception, and it's been 2 days. It came out on Thursday, I'm recording this on Saturday, and it's been really hard to resist just clicking on it and watching it, but I have resisted. This was the only time I was able to film without other stuff going on, so I've been resisting watching YouTube Rewind so that I could watch it here live and have a genuine reaction with you guys. So I hate being out of the loop, so it's been really hard for me not to watch it, but I'm here now, and without further ado, whoop, let's get into this. So I've managed to resist watching the actual Rewind itself, but I haven't been able to avoid certain spoilers about it online, like on Twitter and stuff. I've seen a few people saying it's a lot more stripped down this year, stripped back, it's a lot more simple, kind of back to basics. And that there's apparently no budget, so I have a little bit of an idea of what to expect, but again, let's just watch it and find out what's going on. So here we go with YouTube Rewind 2019. Let's get into this. Okay, whoa, okay, love that already. Feels just like yesterday.
That is so awkward to watch.
YouTube Rewind 2018.
This is the reaction to the community to YouTube Rewind. I actually liked it. Okay, let's see it. I'm sensing a little bit of pettiness already. Big YouTubers. Yeah. Oof. No. Never been into ASMR. I'm getting kind of old because I don't recognize some of these people like I have in YouTube Rewinds in years past. Okay. Most liked creator videos. Alright, let's see it. Shane! Obviously, like, let's be real. Don't know what that is. That's neat. Yeah, James didn't have the best year, did he? Slime still was big this year, that's right. I have some questions. We have PewDiePie's wedding, big moment. I missed that one. I don't think I saw that up Old Town Road, Billie Eilish, Ariana, yep, big songs this year. Most liked music videos, let's see it. T-Series versus PewDiePie was big this year. I never really watched any of it, but I saw obviously it was a big thing. That was so bad, that song. Not Ariana's. Ariana's was amazing. The Little Dicky one, I cringed hardcore. No surprise there. Awesome, Blackpink, that was a good song. BTS, they were killing it as always. Really, Señorita was #1? You're kidding me. For likes, I guess, right? Most liked dance videos, okay. I don't watch too many dance videos, but these look dope. Fortnite videos. Never watched gaming videos either, so can't really relate too much here. Video games. Heard of Roblox, didn't hear about that one. Grand Theft Auto, obviously, classic. Fortnite, huge. Really, Minecraft is still popping, eh? Jeffrey! YouTube acknowledged Jeffrey, guys. Wow, that's nuts. Haven't seen this. Obviously, Jeffrey and Shane, kings of YouTube right now. Kylie, that's not #1? You're kidding, really? James's makeup tutorial in Spanish is the most liked above, like, Shane's videos? That's crazy. Good for James, though. You help these new creators break out. Oh, I wish I was one of those. I've seen that channel before. Noah's a YouTuber now? Wow. Shows the reach of like YouTube internationally, right? Like it's not always just about America, like big YouTubers worldwide hit massive numbers too. Most viewed creators. Don't know who that is, I'm sorry to our fans. Don't know who that is either. Don't know who that is. Mr. Beast, I follow him on Twitter, but I don't actually watch his content, mostly because he gives away money, so I'm obviously gonna follow him. David Dobrik. Jelly. It must be a gaming channel. Animation channels are big. I don't watch any, but I know they're huge. Don't know who this is. PewDiePie's still #1. Wow, he's killing the freaking game. Thank you for a record-breaking 2019. Cool. That's dope. Nice. It's awesome the reach YouTube has now. Do you remember the days when like it took like there were only like 2 people that hit 10 mil and it was like huge? Now like people are just they're getting them those diamond play buttons like crazy. And million subscribers too, wow. Yeah, I remember that. They had a pretty big debut with that song. Alright, I guess that's it. Spoiler alert, I actually saw this video right here, the Rewind 2019, the Legends Edition, and I actually thought that was the real Rewind this year, and I was like, because I see Jeffrey there, I see Liza, Shane, and then I found out it wasn't actually from YouTube, it was a fan-made one, I think. I haven't watched it, but I was so excited for a second. Okay. So that is it for this year's YouTube Rewind. So obviously, yeah, a lot more stripped down, a lot more back to basics. I see that everything everyone said about it is accurate. I mean, I enjoyed it. I think I'm a little bit spoiled because in years past with the big budget YouTube Rewinds with all these cameos from like huge creators, like the bar is set kind of high for me, so to go back to something a little bit more basic is kind of like like it's not gonna blow me away, but regardless, it still is a rewind. It recapped this year's big moments on YouTube. I would actually be curious to know why YouTube decided to go this particular route this year with their rewind, with a little bit more of a kind of toned down rewind, stripped back, not such a huge production, just more of a very basic laid out, like here's what happened in 2019. I'm thinking they might have done that for one of 2 reasons. Either A, they wanted to kind of end the decade the way they started it with YouTube Rewind, because YouTube Rewind started in 2011, obviously, and it was very much like this year's Rewind, like very simple, just laid out. They just recapped the year's top moments in a very simplistic video, and that was that. So maybe YouTube was like, hey, listen, we're at the end of the decade. Rewind started earlier this decade. Let's just end it the way we started it so we can have like bookends of YouTube Rewind, basically, with like simple rewinds at the beginning and end with all the like high budget cool ones in the middle. Or B, and I'm thinking this is the more likely of the 2, is this is YouTube's response to last year's massive criticism with YouTube Rewind 2018 and the criticism in recent years with YouTube Rewind. This is YouTube basically being like, okay, you guys didn't like last year's Rewind that was super high budget and very complex to make? Fine. Then this year we're just gonna make it very simple, laid out, and see how you guys like it. And if that's the reason why YouTube made this year's Rewind very simple, then I completely understand it and I applaud them for it. I'm gonna go into a little bit of a rant about YouTube Rewind, more specifically the reaction and reception from the community to YouTube Rewind, because I have quite the opinion on it, quite the differing opinion on it, and I just need to let it out. So here's my thing with YouTube Rewind, is I love YouTube Rewind. Like, I look forward to YouTube Rewind every single year. I think it's so much fun. I love that it's such a high budget, awesome video with tons of huge creators on YouTube that come together just to recap the year, like all the big moments in pop culture and on the internet, like just all the moments of 2019. I think it's such a fun kind of capstone video to the year, and I always look forward to it and I react to it every single year on my channel. But obviously in recent years there's been a lot of criticism from YouTube Rewind, and I find a lot of the criticism comes from a place of entitlement. Because here's the thing with YouTube Rewind is we're not entitled to YouTube Rewind. Like, YouTube doesn't owe us YouTube Rewind. Like, they could pull the plug on making YouTube Rewind anytime they want. but they make it because they want to. Like, it's a fun little thing, it's a little gift they give to the community at the end of every single year, but they don't really gain anything from making it. Like, in fact, they probably lose a lot more than they gain. Like, the amount of money they must spend making YouTube Rewind every single year. Like, YouTube Rewind is very, very high budget and highly produced, so I'm sure they spend quite a lot of money making it. Like, I remember that one year they had a barge filled with like red balls to make a giant ball pit like in the ocean. Like, that could not have been cheap. And obviously, apart from money, there's the logistical nightmare of trying to get hundreds of YouTubers from around the world to be available at certain shoot dates at certain venues around the world so they can be a part of YouTube Rewind. So I'm sure that is just a complete logistical nightmare. So that paired with the amount of money they spend, like, YouTube Rewind is probably a nightmare for YouTube to make. Like, they don't have to make it, but yet they still do it because they want to give something to the community at the end of the year, just to like recap the year and do something fun with like big creators. And just, yeah, it's just meant to be a fun little gift to the community at the end of the year. So to see all the criticism in recent years of people being upset they missed a certain moment in internet or pop culture, there wasn't a certain creator there that they liked, or they didn't like this celebrity being in YouTube Rewind, or they didn't like the creator, they like having only 2 seconds, this, that, blah, 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 blah. Like, the list goes on and on. I just find, I mean, don't get me wrong, I find some of those complaints and criticisms valid. Like, some I've seen in the past, I've been like, okay, I can see where they're coming from. But for the most part, I just find the massive hive mind of people that are just determined to dislike YouTube Rewind and just bandwagon just so much hate for it. I just find that so ridiculous. It just seems very entitled to me. Like, people are expecting so many things from YouTube Rewind, and when YouTube doesn't meet their standards, they just immediately dislike it, and that's it. And on top of just the logistical nightmare of getting everyone available to film it and all the money they spend to make it, just YouTube having to just cram down an entire year, 365 days of moments online and in pop culture, and cramming it down to an under 10-minute long video, that can't be easy. Like, none of my videos are even under 10 minutes. Like, I ramble on and on all the time, and my videos are always over 10 minutes. So the fact that YouTube's able to just get hundreds of people together to recap an entire year and film it and edit it down to just under 10 minutes is just mind-blowing to me. So obviously they're not gonna get everything. Like, they're gonna miss one thing, or they're gonna have to cut a certain YouTuber's cameo a little short, but they still try their best. They do the best they can to make a high-budget, cool video to end the year for all of us. And I just find it just stupid when people just complain about just so much about YouTube Rewind, because it's not meant, like, we're not owed it. Like, this is just something YouTube's doing for fun. So why are we complaining? We should just be enjoying it for what it is. But anyways, that's my rant about YouTube Rewind. I could go on and on, but like, you can even see my reaction to YouTube Rewind from last year. Like, I think I was the only one that actually enjoyed last year's YouTube Rewind. And like, my reaction was genuine. That wasn't me like kissing up to YouTube. Like, I actually did genuinely enjoy it. Like, I liked trying to see what moments of internet and pop culture I missed or forgot about, and seeing which YouTubers I like that are gonna be in it. Like, I always enjoyed and looked forward to it. Like, I had nothing to really complain about last year. So I don't know, I just think people need to just chill out, and the bandwagon of hate is just so ridiculous about YouTube Rewind now. Like, I think this series is already the 3rd most disliked video on YouTube, and for what? Like, it was okay. Like, there's nothing bad about it. I feel like now YouTube Rewind's gone to this point with the community where it's almost like Nickelback. Like, no matter what YouTube does, like, even if they do an amazing rewind and fill it with so many amazing moments, like, people are still gonna hate it no matter what, because they're just determined to. Like, it's become the Nickelback of YouTube videos. Like, people are just gonna hate it even if it's good, or no matter what. Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, I could go on and on. I'll end the rant there. I'm just very opinionated about YouTube Rewind because I love YouTube Rewind. I enjoy it, and I just hate to see the amount of backlash and criticism it's getting when it's just supposed to be a fun, neat video that YouTube does to recap the year. It's not meant to be just this monolith of a video that everyone's gonna like. Like, obviously not everyone's gonna like it, but it's just meant to be a fun video to end the year. That's all it's meant to be. So I don't really know why everyone is getting so up in arms about it in recent years. I don't get it. I can't relate to it. Like, I enjoy whatever YouTube puts out. I just hope that it's not going to be like this forever now because of the amount of people that don't like YouTube Rewind now. I hope that they still do high budget stuff, because I do enjoy the high budget rewinds every single year, and to see what they do, what creative direction they go in. But I am a little worried that now they've given up on that because people have just given YouTube so much crap about it. So That's sad if that's the case, but I do understand because I would be pretty freaking annoyed if I if I was at YouTube doing this together, knowing people are complaining about all the hard work that goes into it. So anyways, that's my rant. I will end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to YouTube Rewind, and let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this year's YouTube Rewind. Do you like YouTube Rewind? Are you part of the bandwagon that just dislikes YouTube Rewind? Let me know regardless in the comments below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat if you want to see more of me. All the links to that are down below and at the end of this video. And be sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. I upload videos whenever I want. I actually, if you guys look behind me, you can see the conspiracy palette. I did manage to somehow get one of those, and I did attempt to do eyeshadow on myself for the very first time in my life. And let me just tell you guys, not to spoil the whole thing, but it turns out pretty interesting. I'll just leave it at that. It'll be coming out sometime pretty soon. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys when I'm back for another video. Bye!